Alright guys, this is the new Spanish cruiser ASTURIAS. I'll basically go through some of the good features it's got, like the double shells. It's like a revolving mechanism. You shoot one set of shells and then it reloads in 2 seconds and you shoot another set. And then it takes about 24 seconds to reload unless you got the right commander and stuff. It depends. You can get it down to 14 seconds, which is what mine's at. Survivability is 37,000, which is hit points, torpedo reduction is 4%. Main battery, 203 millimeter. 53 model, 1927. Main battery, firing range 14.2 kilometers. Reload time 25.2 seconds. Rack reload, which is your revolving mechanism, 2.5 seconds. And it's got pretty good damage. HE damage is at 3100. And then your shell grouping's 2.15, which is pretty decent Sigma. Main battery turret traverse speed 25.7 seconds, which is awful. Main range vertical dispersion 73.1 millimeters, which is the further you go out, the worse your dispersion is. Max range horizontal dispersion 121.8 millimeters, or meters, medium max range vertical dispersion 20.4, and then your HE, there's 17% chance to set fires. Armor penetration 34 millimeters. AP max shell damage is 5100. Muzzle velocity 900 meters, just like the HE. Armor penetration at max range is 193 millimeters. Minimum ricochet angle 45 degrees. Guaranteed ricochet angle 60 degrees. Fuse timer 0.033 seconds. Fuse arming threshold 34 millimeters of armor for the AP shells, which is, it's pretty good ship, as you can see here. And then we're going down to secondary armament. Firing range for the first one, 105 millimeter, 5.2 kilometers. Reload time 3.3 seconds. Torpedoes will be next. But yeah, basically you see the secondary armament here. You can pause and take time to look over that if you want to. And then torpedoes are pretty good. 8 kilometers, 61 knots, 106 second reload time. And this is my favorite part, 14,862 damage for each torpedo, which is pretty good if you ask me. You can pause and take a look over that if you wish. 105 millimeter, 5 kilometers, 37 millimeter, 3.9 kilometers, 20 millimeter, 2.2 kilometers. Pretty decent AA, 50, but it could be better. And then here in a minute we'll get down to speed. Here we go. 36.6 kilometers, knots, not kilometers, which ain't too bad. Turning circle radius is 860 meters, which is god awful. Yeah, it could be better. I really wish it was. Engine spool up time, it's got all that. You can pause and look. Okay, detectability 14.2 kilometers after firing main guns. And you can pause and look over it if you wish. And now we're going to go into the armor. It's got a 25 millimeter bow, which ain't too awful bad. It's pretty squishy though. If you go bow into a 16 inch gun battleship, which is anything at tier 6, some tier 5s, they'll go right through and hit your citadel, no problem. The deck is 25 millimeters in some places, 16 millimeters in others. It's pretty squishy. If you angle right, and then see, I got concealment on my cruiser, but if you wish, you can go ahead and put in the steering gear mod, because this thing turns god awful. Even with the steering gear mod in the second slot, it's still pretty sluggish at turning. I mean, it's got decent armor for cruisers. Like, you can angle against most cruisers and you'll be fine. But if you go broadside, you will get slapped. And they will citadel you. And then here we got tough, above average base HP rating, fast, above average maximum movement speed. Revolver main guns can fire several times with a short interval between shots, but reloading takes longer than usual. Ties between the fascist regime in Italy and the Francoist, I don't know how to say that, strengthened after the latter claimed victory in the Spanish Civil War. These ties also manifested themselves in the field of naval construction. Spain planned to get to grips with the latest achievements in Italian shipbuilding in an effort of strengthening its fleet. Italian company Aslando furnished Spain with 3 projects for a heavy cruiser that differed from each other in the composition of their armament. One of the options included 4 203mm main guns. Pretty nice ship. I mean, and now we get into the commander. He's alright. This is the commander they give you automatically. I mean, this is, you guys have seen this before on other commanders. It's just basic. I've got Captain Janeway as my inspiration here. And then, here, and I'll let you go ahead and look over that if you wish. You can go ahead and pause. And now we get into, this match. I got a pretty decent kill here. This is all I got of the match. I'm sorry, I forgot to hit record for the whole match. I was only able to get 2 minutes of it, which is, the rest of it was pretty good. I ended the match with 73,000 damage, high caliber, first place, 2 kills, and 1 assisted. We will be going up against Fiji here in a minute, and you can see what this ship's AP can do, which is, this is the reason I like this ship. I really like the guns a lot because of the revolving mechanism. It really comes in handy because you can shoot, and if you hit a citadel hit, you can follow that shot up and get another citadel hit and hopefully get somebody off the map quickly in just 2 short salvos. But if not, you can reload, which is, you'll see my build here, while it comes in handy to have your, to build into your reload, that is. See, watch this. Look at that dispersion. Here's a follow-up shot. Citadel. 3. And another one, that's a 4th. Now we're waiting for the reload, and he's smoking up. But don't worry, you'll see here in just a minute that I get him again. This next shot's pretty dreadful. Which is, this is what I hate about British cruisers. They can smoke up and hide in their smoke screen. It's ridiculous, but he forgets he's the one who's spotting me. There's a Flint over here also hiding in the smoke screen with him. I end up taking care of him later, but I didn't record it, sorry. I should have. I'm going to try to get a full match in this. If I can get a good one at it, I'll go ahead and post it for you. Here we go. Here's another shot on him. Follow-up shots. There's a citadel. And that was a citadel, and he's gone. And that's the end of the match, guys. Thank you for watching.